Hello YouTube.
Barney's got the sauce on spill. He puts it in the box, you don't know.
Okay, my name's Barney Dyer. I'm a DJ in Birmingham. I'm starting off with a little something I'm going to call Real Talk, or hashtag Real Talk. I'm going to be doing
I might as well just get it
first
out.
video, yeah, you might as well.
I'm Sarah, I'm Barney's girlfriend. I've been on YouTube myself for properly for about a year. Yeah, we filmed a video over on your channel, over on my channel.
Yeah.
Doing he bought me some stuff from ASOS, I bought him some stuff from ASOS, that kind of video.
So basically what we're going to do today is, you haven't heard it, but obviously Wretch 32's got a new album out now. If you haven't got it, I suggest you go and get it or have a listen to it. It is good.
Did he sing that one?
What?
My eyes motherfucking beating like a tractor.
Yeah,
that one. Yeah.
Is that the lyrics? We're going to be listening to His and Hers Perspectives tracks. With music, and it reaches so many people and it's such a big influence in people's lives. If people have messages and stuff that's going on about real life and real subjects, that it's the best way to be heard. And it's just basically a discussion, really. You ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready? First of all, Wretch is hard.
It's his and her point of view, his and her point of view.
Like, everybody knows that. UK scene is popping at the moment.
I reckon the first verse.
First of all, I hate the way you talk to me.
Is basically the absolute 100% issue.
I fucking can't stand when you're ignoring me.
That every single, most couples in our day and age face.
Every time I ring you, your phone was in your bag. But every time I'm with you, your phone is in your hand.
With social media, and I think what he's getting the point across from being a guy, yeah. Girls obviously on social media, obviously you'll know this and you do it through work. But it is very easy for girls nowadays to get a lot of attention.
I think though, you can tell this has been written by a guy. I'm a paranoia of the fact of, well, is it something you've done? Something a reflection of yourself that you're trying to... Kinda. He knows how easy it is for him to do whatever. So he's like, well, why wouldn't she be? Kind of thing. But
then when he goes on to say...
Like there's a man up in your yard and you're waiting for the chance to let a couple hours pass just to call me back.
That's what I mean. I think girls sometimes play on that paranoia. They kind of know, do you know what I mean? So for example, if say you had a fight as a couple, not me and you. Say had a fight, and I find it's a guy thing to just be like, nah, air it out, sort it. Girls will kind of play on it, and then say if the guy would go to ring her, it would be like, nah, because they know it creates a kind of paranoia. Do you know what I mean? And it plays on that.
The fact that this girl's even playing games in the first place, I'm like, what has gone down?
It's in the girl bit where it says,
I might reply to a DM, but you go the distance.
that's guy and girl, isn't it? A guy would be out or whatever in a situation where I feel like a guy would cheat. It would literally just be on the spot, instantaneously. A girl, I think wouldn't necessarily go that distance sometimes, but it's for the attention. But I'm like, what's as bad? I feel like they're equally just as bad.
Yeah, which one's worse?
Because then a girl can kind of be like, oh, but I didn't actually do anything. I just replied to a DM.
Whether she actually goes through with anything, but she's still obviously in her mind just isn't 100% with that person.
Yeah.
And I reckon in general, girls and boys tend to approach situations differently. In this case, he's just trying to say we're all in the wrong. I don't think he's trying to say it's the guy's fault, it's the girl's fault. He was bad, she was bad. I feel like it's a general. They were both fucking about.
Sometimes I wonder if I've ever rocked your world. You care about your lashes and you care about your girl.
I feel like it's so easy to get lost in that nowadays. Everything is based on about looks.
The one you're always chatting, but she always does your nails. Talking about your fashion, it's gotta be YSL.
Take everything with a pinch of salt. Instagram, YouTube and everything like that. That is a very condensed version of that person's life. That is not them entirely. So then everyone wants to highlight the best bits. People go beyond that and believe that should be their whole life, and I think that's where people get caught up in it, because they're like, wow, if all these other girls are having all this and that's what guys are like, and then I'm gonna have to compete.
I feel like what I've seen would pick kind of a guy with your money in your car and stuff like that over a genuine guy. He's even saying I don't even know if I've made an effect on you emotionally because you're too busy thinking about how you look.
Even though I think the dress couldn't be shorter, kind of makes me wonder how the fuck were you brought up.
I don't think he means so much as in the dress is short, but as in she knows she's going out for attention, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think wearing a short skirt is necessarily any less or any more than wearing a long skirt.
But at the same time, I do think if a girl goes out like in a very like short skirt or is wearing a long skirt, and guys keep coming over trying to like sort of touch her or something, like touch your ass, something like that, she's got to think, well...
Yeah, but I don't think that's the case, because I went out, you saw on New Year's, and I had like these kind of velvet culottes and like a velvet blazer, had like basically no flesh on show, and people was like, I was walking past and people like grabbing and touching me in the club, and I was like, do you know what I mean? People, exactly, like, people are just disrespectful. It doesn't matter whether you wear a short skirt, whether you wear a dress from your like literal forehead to your toes, people are going to be disrespectful to you, and it shouldn't, and that's why I say it shouldn't be that a short skirt is sexualised, because it's not. It's the mentality of people, and it's not, regardless whether you wear the short skirt or not.
Necessarily what the... I mean, it's 2 and 2. It's not actually got to do with what people are wearing. It's the actions that go with that. Do you know what I mean? It's the behaviour.
End of the month, I always give you money, and at the end of the night, I always give you love.
Point behind the song is like not for him to be like saying this is right and this is wrong, but for like to girls to listen to the guy's part and be like okay, and the guys to listen to the girl part and be okay.
I have to state a few things, and you don't have to change nothing. It's just my point of view. I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't.
The girls bit, where she talks about,
and I trust you with my life, and you hit me twice, and both times I came back crying.
Obviously, like teetering on the whole domestic violence kind of thing, which is like a whole other subject. In itself, heated situations, males just do have the upper strength, and a lot of like, if you can't like get your point across verbally, or that other person isn't listening, or say that other person is throwing punches at you, and it's a girl, obviously it's hard to restrain yourself. Of course, you always should. But I think in a lot of cases, even without a girl throwing a punch at you, it just is an instinct of a male to just lash out. Like, not every male, but a lot of males to just forget about the fact there's verbal communication and just be non-verbal, because that's how they are with their boys. When they go out with their boys, not saying all guys, but if they're in that kind of crowd or whatever, you probably know what kind of guy you're going to be going out with. And obviously he's talking about a certain type of girl and guy. And you probably know your man does this, or he's been in fights before or something like that, and you're with this person, you're probably aware that at some point he might switch on you.
That's where girls can abuse it. Girls can go up and hit a guy and be like, you can't hit me, I'm a girl. Guys know it's well out of order to just go out your way and do anything like that, or do you know what I mean? And always try and be respectful to women. I'm exactly like that. But as soon as you do make it physical and stuff like that, it just opens up the possibility. Everything like what you brought up around and what you see and what is seen as normal.
Say your upbringing makes you never trust women.
You know what I mean? There's always like...
But I feel like in some extreme cases as well, you can be brought up around it and then just see it as not normal because you see the effect of it.
Well, it's funny how we're both from that background, and I trust you with my life. In this world where we grew, it's his and her point of view.
Yeah, that's it basically. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing different stuff, but I wanna kind of see how this real talk thing goes, and just touch and talk about subjects and points. And like I say, music I think is one of the best ways for people to be heard and to get their points across.
And it's nice to kind of like have a song that's not just about the beat, because a lot of it is like these days.
I mean, it's wavy anyway. Like it's a good track, but that's what I mean. It's got people listening, and I've seen a lot about it on Instagram, Twitter, you know, social media. People like saying they like this track and they're listening.
Link some things down below, and obviously if you are going through something similar, we'll try and find like obviously some things or some people that you can talk to. And obviously link that down below, because obviously this is just going to be like a quick 5-10 minute video. And
also as well, like that's what I mean, if you got any comments or anything you want to put, or if you think it is, you know, you like the video and it's a good, you know, sort of idea and anybody enjoyed it.
And I hope it wasn't too depressing either. Like, it is a bit of like, obviously you'll be doing like a lot of subjects, not just
exactly.
not just depressing.
I'm going to be touching about a lot of music and go through. I love music, so I'm going to go through a lot of stuff.
I feel like we should do like a back to, do you know what I mean? What's it called? Like a throwback kind of video and talk about like old school music. Just like
I said, I do DJ, so I can link down below, you know, where to find me on social media, and also my Mixcloud link. It's just my first video, so we'll see how it goes. But
if you do like it, be sure to subscribe, because I'm sure you would.
Because I need one, and I'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Barney's got the sauce on spill. He puts it in the box, you don't know about.